vlogging in Barnes & Noble is so scary. There's so many people. Hello and welcome to this come shop with me video, which is not the first time I've done this kind of video, but it's the first one where I just do mostly b-roll and then I sit down and do my haul. So I spent a lot of money at Barnes & Noble. I had the best time there. I also went to Half Price Books. I didn't film that. As you could tell, I'm at a friend's house. I'm just at Peace Love Books' house. So we went shopping together. She does have a come shop with me as well, so you can go check that out. Before we dive into all of the books that I bought at Barnes & Noble today, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, and that is Meghan Quinn. So Meghan Quinn has a brand new book out. It's called He's Not My Type by Meghan Quinn. This is the 4th book in the Vancouver Agitator series, and this book is Halsey's book, which is one that the whole series has been building up to, and I was personally excited for this book to come out. And basically they're roommates. So our female character is newly single, and the team, Halsey's team, the hockey team, forces them to room together, and he's overwhelmed. He's been in love with her for so long. He's been pining after her for so long, and now that she's finally single, he's overwhelmed with how to go about and approach her and to try and actually like make a move on her. And they're giving him tips like, don't wear a shirt around her and lightly touch her shoulder when you say goodbye, and doing all these cute things, but it overwhelms him and he can't tell if it's overwhelming her. And what really gets me is that he offers to be her fake date to a wedding, and that is like his one moment. He's like, I can either make this my one move and just move in on her at night since they're sharing a room, or not. Obviously, you know how it goes. I love Halsey, and we've been seeing him and throughout the series, so I cannot wait for everyone to get their hands on this book. As you know, Right Man, Right Time, which is the 3rd book in the series, was one of my favorite books of this year. So when this book released, I was jumping on the chance to read it. So thank you so much to Meghan Quinn for sponsoring this video, and now let's get into all the books that I bought at Barnes & Noble. All the books that I got -1 is fantasy, and I'm very, 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 very excited. So all the paperbacks that I got, they're all buy one, get one half off. So I've heard a lot of good things about Jade War. I know that this is a fantasy book, and I know this is the first one in this series. There is, I think, 3 or 4 books, if I'm not mistaken. But this one says, for centuries, honorable green bone warriors have used magical jade to enhance their abilities and defend the island of Kikon from foreign invasion. Now the war is over, and a new generation vies for control of the capital. 4 siblings of the powerful Kaw family must prepare for battle, and fragile peace between the clans is about to break. This book won the World Fantasy Award, I guess, at some point. I am very excited. I've heard really, really good things, and I don't know, I picked it up because it was buy one, get one half off. All these stickers are all over the books. The next book I got was City of Brass. Like I said, I'm in a very fantasy mood. I'm not mad at it. It says, on the streets of 18th century Cairo, Nahari is a con woman of unsurpassed skills who makes her living swindling Ottoman nobles. I actually really love mythology and reading fantasy that's like based around like a mythology or inspired by a mythology, so I'm very, very excited for this one. I'm pretty sure this is Egyptian mythology since it takes place in Cairo, but I am just very excited. Jess said that she read this one and she actually enjoyed it. So I'm very excited to see what this author does, because I have a bunch of other books on my wish list by this author. So this is another one I got. I also got Empire of the Vampire by Jade Kristoff. So this is another book that I've been wanting to read, and Lachlan from Locke's Library, she said that this was one of her favorite books 2020, 2021 maybe. And I know I can get the audiobook and listen and physically read along, which is usually what I do with fantasy. I think all of these have audiobooks if I'm not mistaken, but I didn't know if the original version has like these illustrations in there. I thought this was actually very interesting that this had illustrations, because I was flipping. Look how pretty that is. I was like flipping through it in the store, and it's very floppy. Very floppy, which I love floppy paperbacks. And I did get 3 hardbacks. So I got this edition, the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of What the River Knows by Isabel Ibanzi. This one is so pretty. I really like this. I love the spine. I like the purple dust jacket with the, I don't know what that is. These end pages are absolutely beautiful. This is what sold me on the book. I thought that was very pretty and very gorgeous. So I just heard that a lot of people said that this was a really good book this year. I think this one also is based on Egyptian mythology, or I think it's like The Mummy meets Death of the Nile. So it's an immersive historical fantasy filled with adventure, rivals to lovers romance, and shocking twists and turns. So I'm very excited. I'm reading Divine Rivals right now. That vlog will be next for you guys, and I'm loving it. So any type of book that gives me that same vibe, which I think this one does, I'm very excited for it. I also have this one. This is more YA, but it's To Kill a Shadow by Quinn. So this one, just the cover, it's the exclusive. This is the exclusive edition by Barnes & Noble, and I thought it was pretty. This is the beautiful sprayed edges. It's just all purple. It doesn't have end pages or anything like that, and the dust jacket is pretty simple. It's just white with purple foiling on the spine. So I don't know. I've been liking YA fantasy, but I think that I'm mostly leaning towards adult fantasy, but this one I'm willing to give it a try because I honestly picked up Belladonna on a whim at Barnes & Noble like last year, and that became one of my favorite books, so who knows, this could be a favorite. And the last hardback I bought was Starling House by Axel E. Harrow. Love this one. I don't know what makes this Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. I don't know, other than like the pretty end pages, but I don't think there's anything on the, there's a house. I'm assuming because it's a Starling House, like it has something to do with it. But this is another fantasy that's not super long, which I'm happy about, but we follow Opal, who's a female character. She's just trying to get them out of Eden, Kentucky, her and her, I think, family, her younger brother. I hope this isn't too scary, but it's a gothic fantasy, and I really like gothic fantasies, and I wanted to get this one, so I got that one. The last book I got was Iris Kelly Does a Date by Ashley Herring Blake. This is the only romance I got just because I wanted another buy one get one half off because I had 3 and I needed another one. So this one's super floppy too. I think I have the audiobook through Libro FM, so I'm really happy that I got this one. Love a sapphic romance. We also went to Half Price Books and I bought this chunker. Priory of the Orange Tree. I've been seeing this nonstop and I was gonna buy this at Barnes & Noble, but I'm like, I don't know. It's a chunky book. I don't know if I need it. This is only $10 at Half Price Books and it's in perfect condition. I would have bought this at Barnes & Noble. Like it's literally in like the perfect condition and everything. So if you've read this book, you can tell me if you've liked it, what your thoughts were. I'm very excited. I know amazing people blurbed it and I'm very excited because I've also seen this author and I wanted to see what their works are. So this is another book that I got. And then of course, a visiting friend, she also gave me a bunch of little romances that I want to go through really, really quickly. This is Faking Christmas by Carrie Winfrey. This one's a super cute novella that I'm very excited for. I also have Beth O'Leary, The Wake Up Call. Very pretty. Paper Princess by Erin Watt. I read these when I was, I don't know, in college, I think. These were so addicting, so I'm excited for that one. The Xmas Holidays. It's a contemporary romance by Zoe Allison. Unleashed Holiday by Victoria Shade. And then we have Unrealistic Expectations by Andy J. Christopher. And then we have Birthday Girl by Penn Douglas. So excited for this one. I just don't like that this is like a permanent sticker, but it's fine. So that is all the books I bought during this Come Shop With Me book haul. I have a stack of books here. I'm very excited that I have all of them. I really hope you enjoyed this Come Shop With Me video. I wanted to try it a little bit differently, make it a little bit more cozy for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed. Once again, I want to say thank you so much to Meghan Quinn for sponsoring this video. I really hope you check out He's Not My Type. I'll have the link in the description box below. If you want to check it out, the audiobook's out. You can get the ebook or the paperback. For the emoji, drop me a coffee mug in the comments down below if you've made it this far. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like and subscribe for more content from me. As always, I hope you live your novel life, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.